Hello Libra, Libra Rising, and Libra Moon people. This is your weekly astrological and card horoscope for the week starting May 22nd, 2017. And a quick reminder for all of you Libra people out there, remember if you ever want to get a session with me, you do need to go to my website, integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links below. That's where you schedule your own session or order a downloadable video file. So, what is going on with the astrology this week? Well, this week is all about the energy of Venus, your ruling planet, planet of love, harmony, luck, popularity, and peace. It's currently moving through Aries, your 7th house of partnerships, your closest one-on-one relationships. That's your best friend, your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, business partner, roommate, all the people you spend all your closest one-on-one time with. And in the beginning of the week, we've got the Moon and Venus going into a tight conjunction. And this could be wonderful for love and romance, because usually with the Moon and Venus coming together, we see a void getting filled. We see maybe a void being filled that a partner is starting to perhaps be more receptive or understanding of our emotional needs, where they may have not been on the mark very much in recent weeks and months. We may also find an opportunity to actually meet or get closer to somebody that has that very special kind of rapport with us innately. Now, whether somebody's born with it or they learn it, it doesn't matter. There are plenty of people who, who train to be very talented artists and musicians, and there are plenty of people out there who are born with an innate talent who amount to F all. So it's not about that, but it is about the fact that we have a good thing going on. Later on in the week, we've got Venus in Aries forming a tight square to Pluto, currently retrograde in your 4th house of home and family. And there could be some tension coming up. There could be some tension going on when it comes to a partner, whether you are living with your romantic partner or not, and a family member, or some troubles going on the home front between a partner and somebody else within the household. And it's important to pay attention to the fact that this is an old issue, and this might not necessarily have anything to do with you, but you may be recruited to do something about it when you should not. And it's very important to pay attention to where, loyalty is not about walking off a cliff with somebody. But it may actually be important to see where we could stop somebody from walking off their own cliff. Now that is a sign of true loyalty. So what's going on with your cards this week? Well, for your spiritual advice, we do have the card of the Solitary. And again, we need to focus a little bit more on where can we take onto ourselves what other people have been either assuming for us, trying to do on our behalf, whether because either A, they just want to do it, maybe they're being nice, or perhaps, we need to take it on for ourselves because they're not doing it very well. The Solitary card can talk about dedication and self-love, also coming from a need to pay attention to where are you, getting your own alone time, getting your own peace. Again, whether it's peace and time in quiet to work on the things you want to work on, to give them the tender love and care that they need, or where are we perhaps missing a bit of sweetness in our own lives? Where might we be, exposed to too much drama and dysfunction and craziness and debauchery and all that at any given time with an absence of sweetness, love, and protection. It's okay to shelter yourself every once in a while. Give yourself that sense of peace. It's about striking the balance and not living in extremes. So what's going on with your Earth sector? Well, the Earth sector, when it comes to your work and finances, we've got the Empress reversed. Now, I'll give you the good news about this card, because there is good news about this card. This card can indicate some kind of opportunity for a big boost in your finances this week, but it's probably not going to be there forever. This may be a one-time big project or a one-time big opportunity that really does fatten the wallet or build the bank account, but I would not count on this becoming a new routine. However, this card can also indicate a situation going on where, again, kind of like that Solitary card, somebody that we've either entrusted to do something for us or somebody who has decided to take it off our hands, whether we cared or not, is not handling a situation very well. Whether it's a customer taking things into their own hands, a work associate, a partner, a colleague, or a boss, it may be time to pay attention where they're not necessarily cut out for the job that they are assigned to, whether you assigned it to them or they assigned it to themselves. The Empress card reverse can indicate this is something that can be quickly remedied. However, again, it's important to pay attention where a person may be kind of masquerading in a role where they don't have expertise, and it's okay to observe that and call that out. That's not being judgmental. For your communications with air when it comes to friends, your relatives, the others in your life, we've got the Six of Wands upright, Popularity is definitely going to be on the rise for a lot of you. Again, we've got Venus in a very auspicious place all week. And with the Six of Wands, you may be finding out that you are reaching out and reconnecting with a lot of old friends, or actually even building your friendship circle back up from the ground up. The Six of Wands upright can indicate even a sudden victory coming to a friend, or a partner, or somebody close to you that actually does, just by association, actually boost you as well. So there could be good news on that front. There may even be big news about somebody making a big score of some kind. And again, that may even have a bit of a pass-on effect to you. However, I also like the idea of the Six of Wands upright because you are so noticing more people singing your praises, more people broadcasting your name. If you need the word to get out there, if you need that to be hit in the street, this is the week where you're going to start to see people really huffing it. For your challenge this week with fire, we do have the Sun card upright. Not a bad card at all, because it does indicate that, you know what, we don't really have any pervasive challenges this week. You really don't. You know, everything will be, I guess you could say, incidental, or incident, one time. It's not going to last more than one day. It's not going to last more than, you know, it's not going to last the whole week. It's not going to carry into the rest of the month. And the Sun card upright is basically saying, pay attention to that. If there is a challenge in this card, it's making sure that we understand sometimes that these things only happen for a short while. They don't have to last a lifetime. They don't have to pile onto a list of, you know, long-standing grudges and issues. The Sun card upright can also indicate, again, a need to pay attention to where can we focus on a bit more innocence, a bit more kindness, a bit more affection. Sometimes that's challenging to do because, you know, sometimes we get surrounded by people who don't believe in those things anymore for whatever reason. It's been beaten out of them, you know, by life. And with the Sun card upright, it's important to pay attention to that sweetness, you know, bringing innocence back, bringing that wholesome goodness back into our space, whether it's our relationships, our friendships, our work, you know, and being the beacon of that, even if you're standing alone doing it. For your emotions with water and your romantic life, we do have the Page of Pentacles reversed. This card can be a bit of a silly card in the love life area, because the Page of Pentacles reversed can indicate a situation where a person is going a bit too hard, a bit too far to try and prove something. And it may be missing the mark, or going a bit over the top. Sometimes the Page of Pentacles reverse can indicate a situation where a crush or maybe a partner is spending a bit too much, whether it's money or time, trying to win you over, or perhaps get back in your good graces and butter you up, and it may be actually doing the opposite of their intention. That's okay. You know what? I feel like what's going to happen here with the Page of Pentacles reversed is that if you can correct this, you can see where a person is trying too hard, but their intentions are actually pure. When it comes to the Page of Pentacles reversed, however, I would also pay attention to the area where people tend to go too hard too fast to try and cement things and make them in stone for reasons other than it's a good time, okay? Because it might not be a good time. Some people, I mean, there's been a huge theme of the astrology, you know, the past month or so. A lot of people are really desperate for certainty, you know, and if you notice a partner or a crush, you know, or somebody that you're dating trying really, really hard to nail things down and get things committed. You know, I hate that word commitment, not because I'm against commitment, but it's because a lot of people just have 1,000,001 definitions. 10 people will have 10 different definitions of commitment. The issue is that, again, they're looking for certainty. It's not really looking for a good relationship or a good new era for this relationship. However, other than that, love, looks like it's going to be very sweet, because, again, we've just got the right intentions, kind of having mixed results. And as long as we don't take that personally or go too far in trying to correct the situation, everything should still be quite nice. So that is your horoscope. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, if you ever want to get a session with me, you can always follow the links below or go to integrativemysticism.com.